This is Jess, Wes, and our daughter Izzy. After selling our house and most of our possessions at the end of 2021, we've packed up our van Bevan to tour Australia. We are Life is VANderful.
We have left Darwin this morning after a few days of just going to 3 different markets and enjoying a bit of the beach, and we have now made our way towards Litchfield, and we have had the most amazing start to our morning. We have defrosted the freezer. Then after that we've come down to Litchfield National Park, and as we've entered we've come across this place called Zebra Stone Gallery. We didn't know this existed or that the stone in question existed before. Basically, I think it's something like 1.2 billion years old, this rock, and you polish it back and it has some beautiful stripe markings that looks like the skin of a zebra. And it's run by a lady and her partner, and they lived out in the Argyle Downs area. So he was from there and he'd stumbled across this rock as a kid and absolutely found it so fascinating and wanted to do a business like this one day. And now they're even talking about conserving that area and making it a tourist attraction, because apparently in its mass it's just really gorgeous to look at. Yeah, so we've had a look around the gallery, and now we're on our way to go into Litchfield to look at some termite mounds and do some waterfall exploring.
So if you've been driving throughout Northern Territory, you'll definitely see these termite mounds everywhere. And we're here in Litchfield Park, and Jess has been doing some research about them, and it's actually quite fascinating. Quite fascinating. So we're camping just outside Litchfield National Park tonight, and set up the hammock for Jess. Had it stored in this van for like just over 4 months now and haven't used it, so I thought it was the right time to do it. It's made her a coffee. Let's see if she's using it.
Why, thank you, sir.
Coffee?
My coffee is here.
How's the hammock?
Very good.
Yeah, it's good.
What else do I need, Izzy? Biscuit.
Biscuit.
We've arrived at Florence Falls. Last time we were here, Izzy was 10 weeks old and she didn't really enjoy the cold water that much.
No, so 135 steps down to the bottom. Izzy wants to go. We've got our noodles packed. We've got ham and cheese sandwiches. We're going. Izzy tells us what to do. So Florence Falls is like the major attraction at Litchfield Park, and today it is absolutely packed, so I'm sure there'll be people everywhere. But it's just a great place to cool off and some great waterfalls. So 135 steps to the bottom, and then you're in this sort of lush tropical paradise, and then there's still a river crossing and a few more steps till we get to the Florence Falls plunge pool. And we'll see how we go, but the hot tip from last time we were here was to come down the stairs, then take the longer but not as steep trek on the way back to the car park rather than going back up all those stairs. So we'll give that a go and let you know how it goes. So we're taking the 1 kilometre walk, which is hopefully less of an incline, a bit longer, but not as steep. I think I should add that I think Izzy's been spoilt by all the limestone pools and the thermal pools we've been at. Here it's running fresh waterfall water, so a little bit colder than what she's used to, so maybe that's why she wasn't so keen to explore.
We are at Buley RockHole, it says. Good morning, it is our second full day in Litchfield and today we are at Tolmer Falls. It's a really short, easy walk, 45 minutes to do the loop around and you get to see some beautiful views. Bit of a hectic start to the morning. This one, as you can probably tell from the noises coming off her right now, has had a few little meltdowns. And then we lost our Fluffy and it got trod on. And oh god, what else? There's been a few issues. So it's taken us a little while to get started, but now we are out and enjoying the spectacular walk. And then to add to the morning, a couple just caught up with us because Izzy had dropped her hat. So yeah, off to a great start. And in addition to that, I think Wes is falling over. Hopefully the gimbal's doing its job and keeping the shot steady.
So here we go again, it's no surprise.
Treacherous river crossing. Made it.
Try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else. The final moment before I lose myself. And it's no use working 9 to 5 if you want more than to stay alive.
So, in addition to tantrums and losing a hat and dropping the fluffy mic, then we almost lost Bunny down a waterfall. Now he's been dropped in dirt, soaking wet. Dropped the microphone in the waterfall. So I think this microphone is trying to see how many lives it has today. And it's just a 45-minute walk. So I think all up, this is probably the most difficult walk we've ever been on. Not for exertion, but just for like crazy life stuff.
It's easy wants to get in the pack, get out the pack, walk, cuddle, don't walk. Oh, there's a drone. Not supposed to fly drones here, but it's a drone. It would be an awesome shot. But I'd probably lose the drone today, the way it's going. I would definitely lose the drone if I brought it here, I reckon.
So if you're one of those people who's asking us for a day in the life of, this is a bit of the day in the life of that we don't normally show you.
Yeah. Izzy playing in the dirt, refusing to walk any further.
Bye, Izzy.
Oh, throwing dirt. Nice.
Not nice, no.
No, that was it's a thing called sarcasm.
No, it was getting your eyes.
Second activity of the day. See how we go this time. Hopefully it runs a little bit smoother than this morning.
Third activity of the day.
Third activity.
We stopped for lunch and it was a wine with lunch kind of day.
It was a wine with lunch type of day, and cheese. Wine and cheese type of day. So getting ready for a walk is like getting ready for an army expedition. We've got to go through the checklist of, do we have swim nappies, do we have the noodles, do we have towels, do we have snacks for Izzy, do we have the pack, car keys, camera, sunscreen, fly spray, mozzie spray, ourselves, make sure we've got Izzy, hats, all those things. But we're on our way and we're at, how do we even say it, Tjaetaba Falls. Yeah, it's 2.7k return hike to some pools up the top of the falls. So yeah, hopefully we're going to go for a swim.
And all the ums right now are because the only way we can kind of keep her happy is she's got her own little ice cream cup in the biking pack. Can you hold on to that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we've got no microphone at the moment. It works. We've got the microphone reworking again, but just haven't brought it out to this place in case. So back to the microphone tomorrow. But yeah, let's see how this walk goes. Fingers crossed. Good morning, we're at Wangi Falls today. This is our last full day in Litchfield Park. We're going to go to Wangi Falls and then the Cascades. So this is on the western side of the park, on the way out of the loop. And we realised we didn't speak too much yesterday when we were at the other pool, plunge pool, which was the Tjaetaba Falls, which was probably the best plunge pool we've come across here in the park. It was a long hot day. A lot of stuff was going wrong, and to top it off, our dog, our puppy, Hamish, has been really sick back at home. So yeah, there's a lot of worry from Jess and I and Izzy about him. So that's why we didn't really sign off yesterday with everything that happened. It was a full-on day with a lot going on, but the sun's come up again. It's a great day. So yeah, positive thoughts and yeah, we should have a great day. And no swimming in these waterfalls because of the crocs. So there's a phrase I didn't think we'd see today. Sexual cannibalism. So a bit of adventure for the day. Isabel's hat's fallen off the bridge into the water. / been thrown off. Yes, your hat, Izzy. And it's Mum to the rescue over the rocks. This could go terribly wrong. And if it goes wrong, at least we have it on camera. Mummy's going to get it. This is exciting. Can she get it, or will she fall in? She's got it.
No crocodiles?
No crocodiles. One hat retrieved. And so the next thing that's happened is that Jess has misplaced a little toy koala of Izzy's. It was given to us by a lovely Greek old lady in the Kubapidi mines at an opal store. Excuse me, in an opal store. And Izzy's been carrying around, and now it has fallen down somewhere. So we're back over the bridge to try and find it. So we lost the koala, but as Jess says, at least he's at home amongst the gum trees here. And I can't begin to explain to you how many things we've actually lost on this trip. It seems like we're very foolish, but it just, with Isabel and packing all these things and travelling, it's... I'm not blaming Isabel, but just looking after a kid. Yeah, too many things at once. So these are my second pair of sunglasses.
My second pair of sunglasses, which are also on the way out, keep slipping off.
Water bottles, we both lost water bottles.
Like 3 or 4 water bottles in. Izzy's dropped and broke a few. You've lost you destroyed the camera in the water, and then almost lost the fluffy yesterday. Almost lost Bunny down a waterfall yesterday. You've got an apricot in your hand.
Bowls, the breakfast bowls. Broke them.
There was 4 and now there's 1.
Yep.
So yeah, just little things that we didn't account for having to replace along the road. Just this last 24 hours. It's an apricot, I said. A lot of things seem to have been going wrong. I think, as Wes mentioned, our dog's been diagnosed with a spinal injury. Izzy had a bad day yesterday, but at least she's happy today, and we're not going to whinge and complain. There are bigger problems in the world, but just wanted to show you a glimpse of that. Not everything's all perfect and roses on our adventure.
Not everything's Instagram and great filters and yeah.
But hey, that's life, and everybody's having these situations.
And we wouldn't change it. Yeah, it's still fantastic. So.
And today is seeming to get a lot brighter. Yeah, Izzy's in a great mood. I'm starting to feel a little bit less sick after my third bout of barley belly. Yeah.
I knew barley was close to Darwin, but
onwards and upwards. More snacks. She wants more snacks, guys.
More snacks.
It keeps her happy. So looking at the map, it says we are here. This is where we are on the map. And if we wanted to, we could walk all the way around here, which is 1.7 kilometers. But instead, we're going to do the other walk, which is 1.3, which goes around this way to the Lower Cascades walk, and then we might continue along this yellow line and just get up to the upper pool that way and come back down. A shorter walk with more shade. Sound like fun?
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should. I wanna get high on, caught by surprise.
Good morning from Darwin River Tavern. This is
Our third stop at this campground. It's, I guess, sort of halfway between Catherine and Darwin, closer to Darwin, but it's a great pit stop when you're doing that trip, which we've kind of done a few times now.
Yeah, so it's close to Berry Springs as well, which is really handy. We came here last night after doing Litchfield, completing the loop, and yeah, I just wanted to mention it because it's such a good campsite, like good location as Jess said, and it's $10 a night, and you've got free use of a pool.
Yeah, not per person, per van.
Yeah, per van, unpowered, but yeah, $10 per night. You get a free use of the pool, which is really nice pool, free washer, free dryer, free Wi-Fi.
A free room, free food, free swimming pool, free HBO, ooh, free Willy!
It's pretty, one of our better finds, I think.
And there's a helicopter that comes multiple times a day and lands right in front of us. It's a helicopter pub crawl, so I think it's like almost a couple of grand. Basically, you can go pub hop around in a heli, but Izzy just loves watching it land, so that's really fun. Yeah, just amazing value for something quite close to the city, because once you get beyond here, everything is even unpowered. You're looking at about $40 a night, and you're still only half an hour from the city. So obviously we haven't gotten anything from Darwin River Tavern for this, but we just wanted to rave about it because it's been a bit of a godsend. Entertainment, cheap, comfortable,
all those things. Yeah. And yesterday as we were driving, we got our 4th windscreen chip. I can't believe it. We had 2 going up to Cooper Pedy, and then another one coming into Darwin, and then our 4th one. It's not from road trains, but from like 4-wheel drives with all stones stuck in their tyres that go past us. And we got our 4th chip.
We've spent already about $300 getting repairs all up, so we're going to this time I think attempt to use a self kit, and if that works then we'll keep it with us on the road.
Yeah, could go horribly wrong, could break the windscreen, so stay tuned.